Beginning this makeup by priming to perfection, we are taking base shade 2.5 and we are customizing that coverage. We've carved out the brow using our 7072 brush and now we're just really working up them layers. Now if you're new to the base, the texture can be scary. However, this is how the magic works. Its tacky formula is what grasps hold of the shadows. It holds them in place whilst maximising that colour payoff. Let's take it to second base. We are using Keeping It Khaki in replacement of an eyeshadow and we're really working that up in the crease. Whatever you do in life, make sure that you make an impact. That includes with your makeup. So continue to build up that base, and yes, you can work base on base. We are really building up that definition in the crease, and then whatever's left on the brush, we're pulling it up towards the brow to get that perfect blend. No eyeshadows have been used up to this point. We are solely relying on the base to do all the work for us. I like to simplify the process whilst intensifying the results. So we rely heavily on our brushes and pressure to achieve the perfect blend. We concentrate on building the colour and the definition first with the base and a more dense brush targeting the crease area only, and then we take a bigger brush with lighter pressure to pull the product up, giving a more diffused edge. So the focus is speeding up the process but still getting a professional finish that looks way more complicated than what it actually is. Once you've mastered the blend and you're satisfied with the finish, you can go ahead and repeat on the stages to deepen the focus areas such as the crease. This will maintain the blend while strengthening the crease. And just like magic, the blends are complete. The best bit about working with the base and the creamy texture is that it melts into the skin, making it super easy to avoid any harsh lines. We're now taking Feed Black paint and we're working it within the waterline to create that smoky effect. The best bit about the paints, unlike normal waterline products, they don't smudge. In fact, they are tear-proof and remain vibrant until you decide to remove them. Even if your base starts a row and a little tear is to fall, nobody would ever know. I mean, it is 2021 and that energy should no longer exist, knowing our worth and all of that, but in case of an emergency, P. Louise has got you. Returning to our blends, we have buffed a small amount of blank canvas paint onto the lid. This will brighten and clean up the area before adding Keeping It Khaki and shade 11 across the lash line to create a smoky liner effect. A smoky liner effect is all about layers to achieve an oil painting effect, almost as if the shades have leaked into one another, creating the most dreamy ombre of shades. Again, we are relying solely on different brush sizes to really grasp them results. Now remember to switch up your pressure depending on the colour payoff that you desire. So the darker the shade, the smaller the brush choice and the stronger the blend. The lighter the shade, the softer the pressure and the larger the brush. Following those simple tips above, you can achieve flawless results every time. Now I apologise in advance because my artists are just showing off, showing how many ways that they can do liner, but I'm here for it. So we are taking Feed Black and applying some detailed work into these soft blends. The inner corner flick never hurt anyone other than a hater who can't bear to see the beauty. Let's kill them with skill. Now I see a lot of negative comments under our IGTVs about people's artistry and the lack of it. So remember, never be distracted by comparison. Instead, be captivated by progression. Be fueled watching someone who had to discover growth because every artist you watch creating this magic once lacked the confidence to level up. It's hard not getting it right the first time, but being hard doesn't make it impossible. Remember that we all struggle. Some of us just don't quit. We rounded this makeup up using our lip base in Start Naked, and just like that, the look is complete. Thank you as always for joining us on our education series. We appreciate the love and feedback always.